Maybe you can talk a little bit about the difference between raising from angels as opposed to institutional investors. How are some of the mindsets different? Some of the things that you can expect. What are the pros and cons? And I mean, you can't raise from angels forever. You have to eventually go into raising from institutional investors. So can you talk a little bit about the differences there?
Sure. That's a good question. And typically, angel investors are people who made their money, either doing business or investing or some other way, or inherited it from rich parents or rich uncle, and they invest their own money, right? So they invest typically small checks, starting from like $10,000 and all the way up to a few $100,000. There are some super angels that we call them that are professionally investing their own money, and they can invest larger checks, maybe up to $500,000, but they have larger portfolios. So a typical angel would invest, from 5 to 10 companies, and that would be enough to learn and to understand what this is about. Super angels can have 30 to 50 companies in their portfolios. Now, when it comes to institutional investors or early funds, let's say Vibranium, for example, I'm a general partner of the fund, and I raised money into the fund from other people, from limited partners. So I am running the organization and investing other people's money into the startups. So I've built a system, I've built a team, I've built a pipeline of projects. Now, this is something that typically angels don't have on that scale when it comes to pipeline. So that's why angels join up together into different syndicates. So first of all, to get a larger pipeline, more people, more startups coming their way. Second of all, to diversify their risks, they join forces and create syndicates to invest into one startup so they can help the company grow, and they're more competitive with their check as a syndicate, right? If each one of them puts 50,000 or 100,000, together 5 people can grow their check up to 500,000. That makes them more compatible when it comes to a choice from a founder, whether I should take money from 5 business angels or from one seed fund, right, or pre-seed fund. So those are some things that are differentiating. When it comes to portfolio management, you are absolutely right. Angels do help, but they have limited time, right? They typically still run their businesses and still are involved and busy with making more money, where GPs and their teams are dedicated specifically to just this job, investing and then running the portfolio. Because typically the fund is like 10 years old. So the first 4 to 5 years, you're actively investing. The rest of the time, you're actually helping the portfolio companies and you are exiting these deals. So that's how these typically funds are operating. And we, when we built the company, when we built the team of the fund, we hire people that we know can help in different forms or shapes to the portfolio companies, right? With, let's say, marketing or PR, or maybe some visibility or some contacts. So all of these things are important. Whenever we talk to our founders from our portfolio teams, like every month or every 2 months, we have these calls. They can ask us any questions, right? Regarding operations, regarding new contacts, regarding other investors. And it's our job to help them as much as we can.